Hey guys, what's going on? Storm Rider 36 here. Today, the Battleborn open beta dropped, and oh my god, this game is so freaking amazing. Like, it's so well made, so well thought out. Each character has their own strengths and weaknesses. As you can see, I'm playing here as Arundi. I don't know how to say her name. She's a part of the Rogue faction. There's factions and everything. There's, the Helix, which is pretty much just upgrading. Mid-game, you have basic attacks, you have your abilities, you have all this different stuff, and it's crazy. And this game, it's so well made, and I really enjoy the feel of the game. It feels a lot like if you're into Borderlands, this is pretty much a Borderlands like shooter. It's like the multiplayer for Borderlands, I have to say. It's so much like Borderlands. Like, there's so much stupid stuff. Like, they swear all the time. There's robots. There's no midgets, unfortunately. They left the midgets out. Tiny Tina, the girl who voices Tiny Tina, is voicing the character that I have now. A lot of familiar voices in this game. Like, you'll notice, excuse my yawn, you'll notice a lot of voices that you've heard before in other video games. And I think that's cool. And so let's just talk about the game. I've played it for the day, so just one day. And there's a whole bunch of different classes. There's tanks that absorb damage and actually deal a decent amount of damage. There's squishy damage dealers, that's what this character is. She pretty much reminds me of a mage from Smite. And it's amazing. So she does high damage and has high mobility, but can't really take hits. If she takes a hit, you better be ready to either kill the person who hit you or retreat. And let's see, what else? So there's tanks, there's a group called controllers, which are people that have a lot of health, don't do a lot of damage, but have certain abilities that'll make it easier for your teammates to come in and attack. So the one guy with a big minigun, he's a controller, and he can turn certain bullets that will slow people. He'll shoot them, so then you can't really move as much. And then there's another controller that actually has he goes into a different form that can stun you or slow you down depending on where you are. And there's that kind of controller, And then there's, of course, the high damage dealers. There's melee characters, which are ridiculous. They're really hard to play. And, it's just... That's just the characters. There's two game modes. There's the one you see me playing here. What is this one called? Oh, fuck, why can't I remember? Inclusion? Something like that. Anyway, you pretty much have two sentry guns, they have two sentries, and it's pretty much two objectives. You each have two objectives, the front one and the back one. And what you want to do is you want to destroy those objectives. They have shields, and there's a bunch of little tiny robots that you want to help push there so that they take the damage and you do all the damage to the sentries. So a lot like a MOBA, but you don't have to worry about purchasing items. You don't have to worry about upgrading abilities, because these abilities have base stats that stay the same. You just get different perks. That's pretty much what the Helix is. It's a perk tree, and it's not very complicated actually. It's one or the other. There's only two choices. You can only have one. It's actually not hard. It's really easy to pick up because they give you tutorials at the beginning of every game on how to play the game mode, so you figure it out. Now, the more complicated part of this game is the building process and the crystal collection. So there's little crystals on the ground. You'll see me shoot big ones on the map. You'll see me walk over these little glowing things on the ground. Those give you crystals, which are the in-game, when you're playing, currency to be able to walk up to these things and build turrets, upgrade turrets, build healing stations, upgrade those healing stations, build accelerators, which make you and your robots move faster. And as you can see that right there was actually, those are crystal spots, and those are what you want to walk over. It's pretty good. I really quite actually enjoy that. It's pretty fun. So anyway, what else is there? So, and then the other mode, I should talk about the other mode. It's pretty much get as many little robots as you can to the other side of the map before the enemy team does. So it's pretty much a race to 500 points for each team. And, you know, the map changes throughout the game so that it's not always the same thing. Oh yeah, these guys right here are actually a big deal in this game mode. Incursion. Incursion is what it's called. There it is. These are big minions that if you kill them and then you stand in the circle, me and my friends, we were playing this and we did not know how it worked, so we didn't stand in the circle and someone stole our first ones. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, it's 12 o'clock at night and I'm a little tired. So as you can see, you kill them, you walk over, you stand in the circle, there's a little circle on the screen that spins around until, and then they spawn in. And then they're your minion. They're bigger than anything you can build, and they do a lot more damage, so that's why they're good. There's a healing station. As you can see, it's very important to upgrade your stuff, because then it gets shield, it does more damage, blah, blah, blah. There's so many different types of characters. There's sniper characters that are really good at long ranges, and then up close, they get pooped on because that's a sniper character. There's very tactical characters that have abilities that combo well together. While there's other characters that you pretty much just punch shit or shoot shit, and that's how you kill them. It's pretty fun. There's ultimate abilities just like Smite, but unlike any other MOBA I've seen, there's only 2 other abilities, which actually makes it very simple and very easy to pick up. There's only 2 other abilities, and they usually go together, or you know how to use them together, or they just are good used whenever, because your character, you know, it's good for the character type you have. So that's always, you know, it's always fun to have a game like that where you can just pick up the game, see this character, be like, okay, I know how to play, I know what to do, or I can try to know what to do, and do it. So, what else is there? There's no OP characters, I can tell you that much. There's no characters that are too strong. Every character has their strengths, every character has a weakness. There's no character that exactly can hold up against anything. The only character I would really be worried about is Isaac, just because he's a tank with a shield and another shield. Like he has the actual shield. You can see the blue bar, and there's the blue bar, the orange bar is the health, the blue bar is the shield, and then Isaac actually has an ability that gives him a shield. It's a little bit strong. It'll be tweaked probably. It's not going to stay that way, but I'm kind of depressed that this beta is only supposed to be out. It's only supposed to be out for like a week, I think. I read up on. But it's really fun, and it's really interesting. There's a different mode. There's not even, you don't have to play versus online. There's pretty much like a Destiny. There's a PoE, or you know, there's missions that you can play with your friends or play alone if you want to. It's extremely fun. You can unlock different characters either by leveling up or by doing specific challenges, and that's always fun. Now, the one thing I was worried about with this game is the multiplayer. I was worried it wasn't going to be very good, and it wasn't going to be fun. But actually, it is one of the most fun multiplayers I have been able to play in a long time. It's a multiplayer I can actually, you know, play and want to play. Now, right now, they only have 1 map per game mode, but you can only assume that they're going to have more than 1. Like, there's no way they're just going to have 1 map. But it's cool because every character is different. No character is a remake of another with just different abilities. It's really, really fucking fun and really fucking good. Like, I'm so impressed on like the mechanics that they added into this thing to make it like a MOBA, but not exactly a MOBA. It's a fast-paced, first-person shooter kind of game. And I think that it's extremely well made. Some of the characters are actually underpowered, I would say, compared to like some of the other characters, but you know, who knows? Because it's really early on in the beta. Like I said, it's only been out for a day, but I really, really recommend downloading it. It's a free beta. Xbox One is what I'm playing it on. I'm pretty sure it's been out on PS4. If it's still active, I don't know. Don't hold me accountable for that. But if you like fast-paced, you know, shooters, but also with a little bit of strategy behind them, this is actually probably the game for you. Because there's ultimates where you know you're stronger than everyone else. There is gear that you can purchase, and then when you purchase it, it gives you like a permanent buff for the rest of the game. But it costs, like I said, the in-game money, which actually is in my opinion is actually a problem because of the fact that it gives you a permanent buff. I mean, it would be stupid if it didn't, if it went away when you died, it would be stupid. It's kind of stupid that it stays the whole time, but then again, the buffs aren't that big, so I guess that's actually, they'll probably either keep it the same because the buffs aren't that big, or they're gonna tone back the buffs and keep it the way that it is, because I don't think making it go away after a certain amount of time is a good idea. What else is there that's really good? Respawn times are not bad at all. You know, you could spectate everybody on your team. You can even spectate the robots if you're not interested in what your team's doing. If you have certain types of robots, you can spectate them and actually watch that. There's taunting, of course. It's actually, the taunts are pretty funny. It's not actually a bad thing. I don't really care if somebody taunts after they kill me, because it's, you know, it's a game. People are gonna taunt. What else is there to talk about? The missions, I guess I should talk about the missions. They're a little bit lengthy. They remind me of a Destiny type or Borderlands type even. There's multiple steps, multiple areas you have to go through. So expect, you know, a little bit of length to that, but again, that's how you get loot, that's how you get skins, that's how you get upgrades, that's how you get gear. It's pretty much how you get everything, and then playing through the multiplayer is just for fun. And to level up your character, because each character is actually leveled up individually, and then your account levels up as a whole. So I think that's called commander rank, when your account levels up as a whole, and then each character has their own mastery rank. And then you unlock skins for the different mastery ranks. You unlock taunts for different mastery ranks. You unlock taunts for doing different challenges. You unlock skins from in-game purchases, so you earn credits by playing the game. It's not like you have to buy the credits. And then there's packages you can open that will have a skin or a taunt for a certain character, and they're separated by the factions. I'm not going to go through the factions because, you know, it's subject to change and it doesn't really matter, because what you're really going to be looking for is the class of fighter, not the faction that they're in, except for if you're looking to unlock one of the characters that literally you need to play as a certain faction to unlock. Some of those characters are like that, or you level up to unlock them. It's one or the other. But it's a pretty well-made game. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised coming into this, not knowing too much about it, only knowing my friends that really liked it, that were really looking forward to it, and then coming into it and not being like, oh, this isn't that good, where I'm actually like, I want to keep playing this. It's so much fun. I really do like it, and you can pick up this game and be good at it. It's not like you have to practice and play a ton like a MOBA would be. You can literally pick up this game and do pretty well with it. As you can see here, I try to 1v1 this character and they wreck me. Like, I'd been playing all day. Who knows how long this guy had been playing. Actually, I don't think that's where I am. Yeah, I think it is. Is this it? Do I die here? I think I die here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I die here. I try my hardest. But there's no way I get away from this fight. Yeah. Let's see, I told you. There was no way I was getting away from that fight. But as you can see, every character's different. I love it. And then the factions, I think it's the coolest that the factions have similar looks to them, but they're not the same character. I just think that that's one of the coolest things ever. It's amazing. This game, every little detail perfectly made. The storyline I kind of don't really like because it doesn't make sense, because it's not like set up in any way. For some reason the universe is almost destroyed and, you know, you have to save the last little bit of it. How did that happen? How did you possibly let that happen? I don't know, but you'll have to play the game to find out, I guess. I honestly, 100%, not sponsored either, obviously, because I'm a small channel. I just want to make a video about this because this game is so fucking good. 2K and Gearbox did amazing. Like, I would give this, if not a 10 out of 10, a 9.5 out of 10. Like, this game is going to get great reviews because it is an amazing game. Because literally every character has their positives, every character has their negatives. This game is very easy to learn, and it's also fun at the same time. It's for, you know, average gamers, casual gamers, serious gamers. It could be any type of gamer that could pick up this game and play it. That's probably the best part. And it's the fact that teammates, you know, if you're doing really well and the teammate's doing really bad, it doesn't directly affect you. Maybe you actually, maybe your team could win. Just because you have one person doing bad does not mean that you're going to lose like a MOBA would be. And I think it's really, really good that way. And then, what else? There's a lot of swearing, so it's rated T, which I find kind of funny, because they do beep out the swear words, which is kind of funny, to me, because it's like, after playing Borderlands, where they just go all out, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, who cares? But it's rated T. I'm just trying to fill this video with my opinions. I honestly love this game. Love the game modes, very well thought out. Some of the characters could use some tweaking in some of the game modes, like the sniper characters are a little bit more difficult in the game mode called Meltdown. What else? Probably, I don't play too many melee characters because I personally don't like getting that close up in the fight, because some of the characters just can't take the hits. I don't know. But, whatever your playstyle is, this game probably has a character for you. There's tanky characters that run in and punch the shit out of people. There's characters that can eat damage, shoot miniguns, and support the team and lead the charge. There's characters that have high mobility, like the character I'm playing, and can just dish out huge amounts of damage and then get out of there real fast. There's characters that, can go invisible and then attack you from out of nowhere, kind of like flank you and just do really, really well. There's so many different strategies, and I've only played as like 5 of the characters, like a fourth of them. There's 25 or 20 in the game, in the beta. There is so much more for me to even attempt. I'm just excited. And it's entertaining because the characters say stuff while you're playing. They react to killing certain other characters, other Battleborn. That's the name of the group that you're in. People within the own faction make fun of the other people if they kill them in the other team. It's every little detail. Like, I just can't stress how the little details are making me really happy, because the little details are amazing. Like, the fact that they paid attention to those just blows my mind, and I love it. So I do want to say that these game modes do last a little bit, so that's a little bit, I guess that could be a negative if you don't like long games. If you're like coming from Call of Duty where you have like 10 minutes or less games, or 15 minutes or less games. These games could last up to half an hour, so just be wary of that. But, it doesn't always have to, and at the same time, it might, all the time. So, I mean, that's really all I can say. I hope you give this game a chance. I hope you get the beta. If you don't get the beta, I don't want to say get the game. I would say be open to it. Maybe save some money if you need to. If you like gameplay that you see of the beta, I would definitely suggest saving money, because it seems like it's gonna be really fun. And as you can see there, we didn't actually destroy both sentries to win. To win, you just have to have more points than the other team left, so less damage on your stuff than the other team. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will pick up Battleborn. That's all I have to say. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been StormRider36, and I will see you all in the next one.